Hello everyone. Today we'll discuss how we can implement Captcha in Constellation. To start with, we have to create two properties. One is Captcha images, and that UI control should be px URL. And in the advanced tab, you have to just for the persistence, you have to just check this one. Do not save property data because we don't need to save this data. And another property you have to create captcha user response is the response that user will provide after seeing the captcha. And this is the property UI control should be blank. And there will be a validate rule which looks like this one. So I'll provide these details in my blog. We have to create this validate rule, and we have to provide it here, and persistence also the same because we don't want to save the um, data that the user will provide as the captcha response. And one more thing is that for both the properties captcha images and captcha user response, we have to mark it as relevant records. So this is it, and then we have to create a activity, one Java step, and that activity you have to put it in the flow action where you are calling the view. So whenever in the on the screen we'll see that a captcha is coming, and we have to, as a user, we have to provide the captcha details. That screen for that view, in the flow action, we have to give in the pre-processing load captcha or any other activity name, and that activity is this one which will have on Java step. So this details also will I'll provide in the blog. So this is it from the dev environment. Now in dev studio, now we have to go to app studio, and in app studio let me go to the this is my case type. And here in one of the stages, consent, I have created this enter captcha step, and this is the view, configure view. If I click here, we can see one view is there which is a partial view. This is a partial view. Partial views are basically the read-only views. Whenever we want to do something read-only, then we generally create a partial view, and that partial view is in the main view. And I have created two properties as label and captcha user response. These are the text field which is basically created in the label, and captcha is created in the data model of the case type. So if you see here somewhere, it will be some label. See, label is there, and another one is the captcha user response. Okay, now in this case type, in here, or in the UX, we can see uh, in the other views, in the partial view, see there is a captcha view. So what captcha view is doing, it's a read-only view where we'll take that captcha images. So whatever the image will come, so if we see, it's a custom image, read-only, and the display as image, and remaining things are by default whatever is there, I kept it as is, and visibility is always. So this is a partial view. Partial view is basically a read-only view which I'll use in the main view. So this is a partial view created, cap named as captcha, and in the workflow, this is the actual view, enter captcha. Within enter captcha, I have called that partial view captcha, and two labels, two text fields I have added. So if you open this, you will see the same view, partial view that I have created previously, that I have introduced. So that's it. Now if we run this, so these are not mandatory, so we can just click and go to the screen where captcha details are there. So here is the captcha. Now the captcha image already generated from that activity, and now the user will give the response. Now if he or she gives the wrong response and submit, then it is giving that please enter the correct image character. So we have to provide the correct image character, which is basically C 434 WN. Now if we click, it should allow us to then go to the next screen, which is the consent, customer consent. So this is how we can implement captcha in Constellation. I'll provide the other details like the Java code and the validation rule in my blog. Thank you very much for watching.